I lost my parents just for sleeping beside my husband. I'm 24 and my husband 24, and I drove 8 exhausting hours with our 2 boys, both under 3, to visit my parents. The moment we arrived, I noticed my parents were in one of their notorious weird moods, stiff, quiet, and exchanging glares. As we were getting the kids ready for bed, my mom whispered that my husband should sleep on the couch. I laughed because what? We're married with children. She just said my dad wouldn't be comfortable. I told my husband to ignore it. We tucked the kids in and changed. Then my mom barged into the room. My husband, half undressed, jumped. She frantically said she didn't want us alone in the same room in her house. My husband panicked and bolted out. That's when my mom blurted out the real reason. Well, your husband is white. Your dad feels weird about it. I was over it. My husband took the couch and I stayed in the room with the kids. Around 4 a.m. I went out for water and found my husband lying there, wide awake, staring at the ceiling. He said the couch felt like rocks. I sat down next to him to talk and we both dozed off. The next thing I knew, my mom was standing over us, whisper yelling, "Are you two that codependent that you can't spend one night apart?" I tried to explain it was an accident, but she kept going on about how selfish and disrespectful I was, claiming her life would be hell if my dad caught us. I just left the conversation when my son woke up crying for me. When my dad finally came home, we tried to talk it out. I told them they disrespected my husband. We are married adults with kids, we share a bed, and if they had a problem, it was on them. It went downhill fast. My dad exploded, calling my husband weak and pathetic. Then he turned to me and said, "I'm dirty and sinful now." He actually used the words, "You're ruined." Hearing those words felt like acid on my skin. I yelled that he was the weak one and that my husband has done more for me and our kids than he ever has. That's when my mom finally snapped at him. She told my dad to stop acting obsessive, that I wasn't his doll or property, and that he was jealous of my husband. Then she said some disturbing things about my dad that I can't even process yet. My dad stormed out and hasn't come back since. Afterward, my mom apologized to both of us, admitting she took her anger out on us because she and my dad had been fighting all day. We left that same day. The drive home felt endless. I was numb. I've gone no contact before, but this time it will be permanent. Now that the shock is wearing off, everything my mom revealed about my dad is sinking in. His belief that I'm disgusting, that I only got where I am by selling myself to white men, his objectification of my body, and that he had tried things I never realized at the time. My mom admitted she stayed quiet because she was too scared of him. I feel hollow. I have lost my parents just for being an adult woman in a marriage they disapprove of, but I am also grappling with a lifetime of horrifying abuse I never fully acknowledged. I don't know how to move forward with this devastating truth.